Hi, this is Tom at T's Tanks. Well, Tom's T's Fish Tanks now, I guess. A little hard to find the name before, so it was getting mixed up with military tanks. So I thought I'd throw the fish tank thing in there, see if that helps at all. So I'm down here in the fish room. Actually, the lights ain't on yet. That's just a glare coming through the window. But I'm going to pop the lights on here a little bit early today, do a little work. Got a tank over here. I think I'm going to do my peroxide trick too. Well, not mine. Something I seen that I tried on the 255s over here. Had really bad hair algae issues with those. So I did the peroxide thing, and it seemed to work on there, so I'm going to try it on this one. Give me just a little bit here. I'll get the lights on, get everything ready, and then I'll show you what my plan is with that. And then I'll cut out of that while that's sitting for a while, and I can start working on cleaning around down here and getting the fish room expanded. I came across a deal on some 40-gallon breeder tanks. I can tell you about that a little bit later, but so now I need more room. So we'll catch up to you in a little bit. Alrighty, lights are on, ready to go here. Hooked up my system here for draining and filling tanks. I just got the homemade little thing there with the valve down on the bottom here. I've already got it primed, so now I can just flip this. It's just start draining the tank down. So what I'm going to do is drain this down probably halfway, maybe not quite. Probably about here actually. And then add some peroxide to it. Not quite sure of the amount. I just give it a couple good squirts and get some in there. What's going to happen, and I'll come back and show you after a while, is it starts to bubble up on all the algae and stuff. And then let it sit for an hour, maybe two. Drain some more water out of it, and then top it back off again. And that's what I did with the other tanks over there. I'm going to go ahead and stop that now. That's drained down far enough for this. But I did that on these other tanks over here, and it did end up taking it out quite a bit. Down in the bottom tank here, it all turned black. These rocks were completely covered like the ones over here are. They were completely covered, took care of all that. Didn't have any problems. The fish and everything are fine. Never had any die off or anything. And then, like I said, there's some shrimp in that tank down there. I do have the heat up in the room now. I've got it up to about 75 in here right now. So I'm going to try to keep it 75, 78 degrees, somewhere in that area. But I'm going to do some more water changes here today. So I'm going to take my little homemade contraption. Sorry for the glare there. Take my little homemade doohickey here and drain some more tanks. And when I get done, I just take the hose that runs down into the basement. I take that and hook it onto the wash tub faucet, get the temperature just right, and reverse the process, start filling things back up again. So while I'm draining this stuff down and letting that peroxide sit in there, I'm going to be doing some more cleaning and stuff around here, down in the bottom down here. So I'll come back in a little bit and show you what's going on. Bye. Alright folks, so I'm back here real quick. I was just going to show you how I'm going to do this peroxide thing. I'm just going to use a turkey baster, basically right out of the bottle here. And take it up. I did it in there twice already. You can see it's already bubbling like crazy. So I'm not going to do too much more. This is probably the last one. But coming down by wherever the algae problem is, squirt it out a little bit so it gets in there. Down there. Sorry for the camera. I'm trying to see what I'm doing here too. And you can see there's a few cherry shrimp in here. So they're not having an issue with it. But I think the big thing is you just got to be sure you get the water change afterwards. Let this sit for a while and then do water change so you can dilute down the peroxide that is in there and stuff. Sorry for the glare on the top. Let's see if I can help with that a little bit here. But as you can see, that's bubbling a lot in there right now. And it'll start to cling to the hair algae, and it should get better from there. So sorry for all the glare. I got to start figuring out how to do this a little bit better. But at any rate, I'm going to drain some more tanks and do some cleaning and stuff, and we'll come back a little bit later and see how things look. Okay, so just came back in for a quick update. Haven't gotten anything really cleaned anywhere. Got the tanks all drained for water change. But I decided as long as I was going to be doing the peroxide thing on this tank anyways, and you can see that's working well. All the hair algae is getting the bubbles all over it. That's what helps kill it off, I guess. I don't know the science behind it. There's other videos out there that'll probably give you a better idea. Much better idea. I just put it in there and watch everything real close, and if anything starts to show sign of problem, I change it, but so far everything's okay. It's my other shrimp tank. I put some in there too. I got some plecos and some zebra plecos, a couple small zebra plecos in here I'm trying to grow up to breed. But and I did the goldfish tank and the angel tank. They're hiding in the back. And then my plant tanks over here were getting pretty bad. There's some algae in there too, so I put a little bit in there. And these have all been drained down 20% or so. I'll go back in and fill them up after a while and let them sit for probably another 45 minutes or so maybe. It's probably been a half hour. I got all the tanks drained and got the big ones all drained too. I got the lights off now to try to help the reflections that we were having issues with before, so hopefully that works. I'm going to try doing some editing with some of this stuff today too, so I'm doing these all separate, see if I can piece them together. So if you get a chance, click like and subscribe and share it if you can. I'd like to try to get some more subscribers so I can kind of get this thing off the ground and see what happens here. It could be a lot of fun. I got a pretty big journey here if I'm going to end up putting all the lights and building stands and cleaning all that out and putting in more tanks, and it could be a lot of fun. So hopefully everybody can stick around and we'll do all that together. But I'll stop back after a little while, and when I get things filled up, I might do a little bit of trimming on this tank. It's getting a little too thick for me. I'm going to let it do its thing here first, and then I'll drain some more water out of all of them. Probably another 5 gallons out of these. These are the 20s. I'll pull another 5 gallons or so out of each one maybe, and then I'll top them back off with fresh water. But I'll be back after a bit again. Bye. Alright, well, I'm back down here again. It's been about an hour and a half or so. Everything's all bubbled up good. Getting stuff all over. Sorry, I forgot to shut the lights off behind me again. Shrimp are all doing okay. Plecos are in there. They're still doing fine. Everything's moving around, doing alright. Same with the other tanks. But this one, I am going to do a quick trim on it. I'm going to pull off these basketed plants. Seem to be doing okay, but I'm going to pull those out and do some trimming on the bottom here. And then I'll fill it back up again after that. So if I get back to doing the filling thing, I'll come back in and show you a video of that filling up real quick. Don't have a tripod to set my camera on to really video while I'm doing the trimming and stuff. I need to figure something out for that, and then I can start doing some of that too. Because I really do like the aquascaping part of it is what I want to kind of get into a lot of that too. So anyways, I'm going to do some trimming on this, and I'll come back in a little bit and show you what I got. Alrighty, welcome back. Okay, so I got that tank trimmed up a little bit. I started doing some of the water, putting water back in. That's what I'm going to do on this one right now. But so just open this up. I already got the temperature down in the washroom good. This hose just comes up here, that piece of sponge on there. That's full bore. Doesn't disturb anything. Stainless steel clamp. But this one's going to be pretty cloudy since I just got done trimming everything down and cleaning everything out for now anyways. So the rest of the tanks will get these all topped off. Sorry for the noise. That's the filter up there. Hang on, back filter I got running on that one, and then I have one down here too, just because of the numbers of fish in there to kind of help keep it clean and keep it going. I already filled up the plant tanks again. And I topped off the 65 with the Angels. They don't like when I do that, so they kind of hide a bit. But the costume has got some copper cories in here. And I did find in one of my other tanks, almost getting up to the top here, I might have to get one of them water alarms. Alright, so that one's good. I shut the valve off. Which before I had it on there the wrong way. I've changed that since you see me doing this earlier. The way I have it now is the way I think should be correct. Off is this way. Let me get this moved over so I don't overfill this while I'm showing this. The way I had it before, when I had it on, or when I was draining whatever, the valve would have been over on this side. So it goes this way to turn on. Well, then if you're ever dragging this hose anywhere and you got it shut off and you run into something, it's going to open up. Ain't that big a deal when you're draining, but when you're filling it back up, for whatever reason you haven't shut the water off, you open that up, you got water coming out everywhere. So right now it's off, and it won't, if I'm dragging it that way, it's not going to catch. Probably not going to be dragging it from this end. So now open, it goes down this way. So now it's open and filling fine. But then when I shut it off, it comes up here, and it can't go any further than that. So I'm dragging it and it catches on something, it's not going to open it up. Just thought I'd throw that out there quick. The handle had fallen off before, so I had to put a new one on. And when I did, I actually put it on, in my opinion, the wrong way. I feel safer with it like that. But anyways. So, yeah. I mean, it works good. It fills them up. Like I said, you can see that's full bore. And it's not disturbing the substrate or anything. The shrimp don't really care. I do have a little bit of a leak in the line here somewhere. I can hear it kind of fizzling or sizzling, but I think that's pulling some air in, which I'm okay with that, because you can see it puts a lot of air into the water. So that's okay by me. It looks like it's kind of stopped now, but so I'll keep getting these filled up. And like I said, if you could please go down and click like and subscribe and share this. We'll get some more videos, and I'll start putting some editing together. Maybe get a tripod or something so I can video some of the trimming and cleaning and that kinds of stuff. I think it looks a lot better. Cut all of that stuff down. It'll clear up quite a bit, but everybody kind of took off. I just get in there with my Petco curved scissors, and I've got the tweezers here too. Just take them and get in and do the work and the cleaning that I need. So, okay. That tank's full. Yep, I'm definitely going to have to get one of them water alarms. Alright, I'm going to get going here and fill the rest of these up so I can pay attention and not flood my basement. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for checking things out. A lot of plans. Oh yeah, the 40 gallons. I forgot to tell you about. Hang on a second here. So I was able to come across a pet store. They're retiring. I thought they were going out of business, today's day and age, but they actually decided it was time to retire, and they bought some land up north, and they're going to go up there and enjoy themselves. So, I got 6 40-gallon breeder tanks with 2 large sponge filters for each one, glass tops, not the thin glass tops, I'm talking the pet store glass tops, the thick glass ones, and so 6 tanks, 12 sponge filters, 6 tops. Got that all for $200. They're going to need some cleaning, but we'll get them cleaned up. And now I just got to figure out when we're going to put them in here. I think I got an idea, but shh, don't tell the wife. All right. Everybody have a good day. We'll see you next time. Click and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.